All right, we're about ready to get things started here. I hope everyone is having a terrific Tuesday night so far. Had my first day of work back, or my first day back at work, I should say. Since I was on my medical leave for the past couple weeks. Wasn't too bad, honestly. Not too bad of a first day back. Finally wore my beanie, my work beanie, for the first time since I had the surgery. It feels, I'm not gonna lie, it does feel pretty weird wearing like a beanie or a hat and not having the feeling of like the lump that the cyst was making, like having it be on, it's hard to describe. It feels off. But it's like, I obviously, I don't hate it. Because, it's normal. It's normal, and it's comfortable. I don't know, when you live with something that's on you for so long, and then you get it removed, it feels, I don't know. For those of you who have had something something removed, you know what I'm talking about. But yeah, I don't know how else I can describe it, but yeah, not too bad. So we do got one news story. I actually kind of missed it yesterday, but we're gonna talk about Lego and why people are incredibly pissed off at Lego right now, and it's because so for the past 8 or so years now, because for those of you who are a fan of Bionicle, which was a sub-series of Lego products that they were putting out, I was a little too young for Bionicle. I had like one friend that had Bionicles, but I was never really into them. And on top of that, Lego, like friggin' Lego products are, even back then, I think they were really expensive. So I never had like any Bionicles. I didn't have any of the creatures that came out. I didn't watch any of like the movies that were made. And I think there was like a TV show on Cartoon Network, I want to say, that centered around Bionicle. I didn't watch that either. But recently, I kind of been more interested in it. And obviously, Lego has since discontinued that whole line. They did like a return thing for Bionicle, but it was like you get the basic red Bionicle, but it was still in like the simple Lego form, not the more complex stuff that Bionicle is known for. And from what I hear, like the lore and everything that was like in that entire universe was actually pretty good too. And so there was basically an indie developer that was doing a free fan project for Bionicle. It actually had its own Steam page. It was on my wish list for the longest time. And it was in development for 8 years. It was called Bionicle Masks of Power. It was being developed by Team Konohi. And very recently, like either yesterday or the day before, they got email from Lego basically saying, hey, you gotta completely shut down this project and keep it away from the public eye. And keep in mind, ladies and gentlemen, keep in mind that this was a fan project that was free. So in other words, it would not have harmed Lego in the slightest. And unfortunately, this is just another case of a company putting their foot down on something that wasn't going to really hurt them in the slightest. There's been a ton of instances of this. Nintendo, if you guys know anything about Nintendo and how protective of its of how protective they are of their own properties. You know how much they are, how much of a pain in the ass that Nintendo is to work with when it comes to, you know, if you're making like a fan thing that for like completely for free. We saw it last year with H2M, the Modern Warfare 2 remastered multiplayer thing that was in development that got shut down by Activision because they were afraid that it would hurt Black Ops 6 sales, which it wouldn't. It was like 2 months out. And yeah, no, it's, I think what pisses everyone off the most about this particular thing is the fact that it was in development for 8 years. I think they were getting ready to release it this year. So LEGO for sure fucking knew that it was in development. They knew it was in development. Like, because it was getting a lot, like, I only heard about it because there was, like, tons of articles being made about it over the past, like, a couple of years ago. And on top of that, it was getting tons of trailers and tons of, like, gameplay footage being put out. There's no way in hell that LEGO just all of a sudden figured this out of the blue. That's just impossible. And so it's just another case of, like, okay, so you guys were okay with this for the past 8 years, and now all of a sudden you guys are putting your foot down on it? Why? Like, why not just save everybody's fucking time? You know, just, like, if you didn't want it made, then you fucking say something immediately as it starts. Like, seriously. Like, there are people, again, there are people who do this stuff for free. Entirely for free, because you know, this is the whole thing that they do, that these devs do, called passion projects. And for people to essentially waste their time and waste their money, because game development isn't cheap, ladies and gentlemen. Game development is not cheap to do. So you have these people putting their time and money into developing these things, and then all of a sudden, for the company after 8 years out of the blue to just go, oh, sorry, nope, haha, you can't do this anymore. Fuck you guys, you can't do this. No, it's my IP. I get to decide what I don't want to do with it. So yeah, it's you know, in case in point, screw you, LEGO. I never really bought any of your products. I'm probably still going to continue to not buy your products because you guys overcharge up the ass for them. Apparently there's a I don't know if this is true. I'm gonna, you know what, we're gonna do a live verification of this. What the hell is the Simpsons Krusty? Is it like, what's the restaurant called? Krusty Burger, that's what it is. So, bro, making me turn off my ad block for this. Yes, okay, so I wanted to verify to see if it was true or not. So apparently LEGO has a Krusty Burger Lego set from The Simpsons, and it is $210. I don't know who's buying a $210 Krusty Burger Lego set. But if you are, I'm only going to judge you slightly, because I'm gonna, this ain't $210, ladies and gentlemen. This isn't even $100, in my opinion. And, you know, this is what I mean. This is what I mean about, like, I don't buy Lego products because they're freaking expensive. The only time I've ever dabbled into anything like Lego has really been the video games. Like, I remember playing a lot of one of the Lego Batman games at a friend's house growing up. And, you know, I haven't played Lego Lord of the Rings or Star Wars and all that. But, you know, again, case in point, to reiterate, at the top of the hour, I wonder how many other ways I could say this. Screw you, Lego. Just screw you guys. You shut down a project that was in the making for 8 years. You could have done something about it when it started, instead of having everybody waste their time and money. But quick little palate cleanser to that, and gearing towards shifting over towards a company that actually does care about fan projects, Bethesda, because the Sky Oblivion devs have been invited to Bethesda Studios, which I think is really cool. Bethesda knows and they respect fan projects. They respected Fallout London when that came out last year, and it became one of the biggest mod releases of the year. And I expect the same is going to be said for Sky Oblivion when that drops in about a couple months. I think we're about a couple months out from that release. I'm pretty stoked, honestly. But that's basically about it. Again, it's unfortunate. Respect fan projects, please. Support indie devs, because they're putting in free work when they don't really have to, but they do it anyway because, you know, they want to give people something to play. And, you know, I 100% respect that. But yeah, we got Amalur tonight. We're continuing that. We are finished with the Fatesworn DLC. We're finished with the main quest line anyway. We've defeated Telogris. But I'll get into a little brief recap, because before we do that, you know how it is. Got to give a shout out to Night Ride FM, your 24/7 synthwave radio. They have an app on Android devices as well as a website you can go on called nightride.fm. They also have a Discord server that you can join as well, so getting all updates and releases regarding any and all things synthwave on both the website and the app, because we're routine different radio stations in the present put the various subgenres of synthwave. So they got stuff like chill synth, data wave, space synth, dark synth, horror synth, and EBSM. A lot of really cool stuff on there. A lot of really great songs. Don't know what else you could ask for. So once again, make sure to go check them out. That is nightride.fm, your 24/7 synthwave radio. But just remember, everyone, just remember that this is not a sponsorship. This is just a thoughtful show, which is the best kind of shill. But yeah, quick recap from the last part. We have defeated Telogris. His reign of chaos, both physically and metaphorically, is no more. But unfortunately, not all is good in the world, because, as it turns out, even though we've defeated Telogris and have somewhat or seemingly fixed the tapestry from unraveling, there's still one piece that needs to be removed in order for the tapestry to fully heal. That is for us to go into self-exile away from Amalur for good. But we're not going to do that just yet, because we still got a couple things to wrap up in in Mithros. I almost forgot the name of the world that we're going to be going to. Because we still have a little bit of an ensemble, a little bit of a band that we have to go visit. And on top of that, we still also have a faction quest line that we need to do, which I took a brief look into the quest line for the Unbound, which is the faction that we'll be seeing or dealing with. They don't really have that many quests. A lot of it's gonna depend on like how long each quest takes. We're gonna take a quick dip in here. I think we still have items in our junk that we can get rid of. I'm not sure. Oh, we do. We definitely do. So we're gonna sell these off right quick.
We've still now. What? Is it that I beware the forest?
Okay, lady. We're gonna head all the way back up to Crownhold.
The news. Telogris is gone. The preordained will probably stick around, but the city should be much safer now. We're still cautious. We could probably start preparations to resume our tour, now that the immediate threat has passed.
How can I help the tour?
Do you mean it? If we want to have a concert, we need to throw a party. Telogris is gone. There's so much to celebrate. If you're willing, we'd love to gather supplies to host the best feast Crownhold has ever seen. That means meat, ale, decorations. You can find everything we need in the city. Try the butcher or a merchant. Maybe a local alchemist or gardener. See you soon.
All right. So we gotta grab meat, flower arrangements, and ale. You eat so much meat.
It's nice to see you. The Big Hunt is always happy to have visitors.
I need meat for a gathering.
Today. Normally you'd be in luck, my friend, but we're suffering a meat shortage at the moment. It's been a struggle. Listen, you look capable. If you can bring me a supply of fresh meat, I'll let you have the best cuts for free. You know where to find me. Your best hunting ground would be outside. Oh, good. My customers are. Visit us again. Your best hunting ground would visit us again.
Oh yeah, isn't like the catch with this entire quest line is that every merchant we go to doesn't have what we need?
Stay out of trouble.
Do you believe what they're saying?
What? Wait a minute. On why the waypoint for that suddenly disappeared?
Be safe.
I don't get many visitors these days, not since the occupation. Do you need help with alchemy or basic science? Those are my specialties.
I need flowers for a gathering.
You came to the right place. Everyone knows I grow the city's most beautiful flora. Simply a matter of botany, of scientific investigation. If you can get me the right reagents, I can get you what you need. Cripple spore caps and eel petal. There's plenty to be had out in the mountain wilds. Farewell.
Ah, cool. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna go ahead and find where I can get all this stuff, because I'm not gonna waste my time searching around for this shit. Oh, I have to buy ale from the butcher? Okay.
Your best hunt. Ground would be out. Visit us again.
Alright, so I gotta go kill some deer. I don't even know. Okay, there's... You see, this is where I'm gonna run into the issue of... My alchemy skill isn't high enough. So... My chances of gathering what I need are going to be incredibly difficult. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go to like a different alchemist or something. Someone that sells what I need.
We climb. Call us fools, but we sought safety in the mountains. Looked upon the stormy skies and icy peaks as a refuge. Skyward. That had always been the Mitharan way. Our vanguard, High Priestess Karina Graf, led us above the clouds, drawn by an otherworldly presence she believed to be our lost angels. But we found nothing. We found nothing.
Stay out of trouble.
God damn. All right. I didn't mean to fucking launch the deer that far ahead. It's a little crazy. So I need eel petal and cripple spore. Okay. Wait, does this even have Yi? Okay. I forget this, Whew. I forgot that alchemy thing was like completely empty. Let's see if any of these other towns and the Phalanx have what I need. Because it would just be easier to buy these.
Yes?
Hey, there we go. I got my cripple spore. I just need eel petal now.
I have a moment. Stay safe.
Beautiful. And I look around thinking,
Are you serious? Where else could I check? Issa? Yeah, let's check Issa. Ah, it's been so long since we've been here.
Here comes a fresh
No?
face. Okay then.
Best goods in it. It's nice to know you.
Nope.
Sticking around. Have a good day.
Rathier, you should have something I need, hopefully.
Prayer for our troops.
Do not miss Leogryph's many marvels.
Herbs and powders.
Bruh. You don't have anything I need?
Potions is very good then.
How about this other merchant? They got what I need? You have what I need?
Welcome.
No, you only sell books.
Time.
Really, is Odessa not going to show me? Alright.
Hello there.
Another?
What can I do for you?
Yes? Bloody chest.
I don't know if... yeah, no, that's not a merchant.
Yes?
Require something? Ah,
Nope. I'll take those lockpicks, though.
the guest of just as well.
Never thought it'd be this difficult to just try and find, like, 3 things. 3 things for alchemy.
Something?
I thought it was just another prospecting job.
Good day.
If you need
Nope.
anything before, please come by again.
Need something?
Good tidings.
Welcome to...
There we go. Awesome.
Sellers in...
I'll be
You
here.
wish to speak?
Here you go. Visit us again.
Why does it not have the ale checked out? Like, does it specify how much ale it wants me to get?
Watch your back.
That was quick. I'll drop off the flower. Well.
I've heard the four.
Yeah, buddy, I think I need to buy all your wine. Yep, there we go.
Look at this! A trove of party supplies, all sourced directly from the city. Thank you. See you soon. Back again, eh? Well, your face is always a welcome sight. You've been so kind to help us prepare for our final show, but we have plenty of work still left to do.
Yo. What's your final show?
Collect in the Echoes will host a thank you performance in the city square. We want to invite all of our fans and supporters. Of course, the occupation makes a celebration of any kind difficult to plan. We could use help with promotion.
Count me in.
I couldn't have said it better. We've come so far together, and now we will enjoy the fruits of our efforts. Together. If you spread the word of our performance across Crownhold, the audience will surely be our largest yet. Meet me back here when you're finished. See you soon.
An outland, time to let loose.
Can I help? What is it? Is everything okay? I'm quite twitchy these days. Crime is at a historic high and people are scared.
Will you come to a concert?
A concert? I guess. Anything to break up the monotony of my watch. Perhaps some revels will do me good. It's been a long time since anyone in Crownhold has had a reason to celebrate. Stay safe.
Hello there.
Haven't had any more trouble with my crops since you killed those critters. Maybe it wasn't the cultists after all.
Will you come to a concert?
Oh, I don't see why not. It's the first I've heard of a public event in Crownhold for months. Thanks for the invitation. All I need is for someone to mind the farm while I'm gone. Can't risk losing any of my, prize crop.
Ah, yes, exactly. Your prize crops. I'm sure you won't have any issue finding someone to guard that for you.
Hello? Do you need any advice on your garments today? I hope you say yes, but clearly you need my help.
I've got silk to sell.
Wonderful. Oh, yes. This will do wonderfully.
Also, will you come to a concert?
Do you think I have time to fritter away in my workday? Besides, no one in Crownhold is interested in a party. Not now.
I promise you a good time. 69%. Hell yeah. Let's see.
It's been a long time since I've had any fun. You know what? I'll do it! Chaos cultist be damned!
Wind's kicking up today. It's going to be stormy for a bit.
Will you come to a concert?
Huh. Interesting. I've never been asked to a concert before. Never been one for culture. You bet I will. Why not? That's what I say. We could all use a bit more to smile about in this city.
And how about the person right next to you? Hello there, good sir.
What? Why must everyone bother me? Do I walk around with a sign that says, "Talk to me, please," hanging around my neck?
Will you come to a concert?
A what? A concert? Are you serious right now? I'm fishing. Fishing to survive. My city is occupied by cultists.
I promise you a good time.
A good time? In Crownhold? During an occupation? I have to admit, I'm curious, but this better not be a trick.
I don't know why. So it's like, we've already dealt with the preordained. Why is... I mean, I guess... I don't know. I guess the preordained are still a threat, but it's like, we killed their leader, so why is everyone all of a sudden, like, still acting like Telogris is a threat when he's dead?
Hello there. Be safe.
Leave me be.
We're about ready. And you spread the word. Fantastic! Whatever happens after the show, remember, you will always be an honorary member of Collecting the Echoes. I can't express my thanks enough. Be well, and always strive to make your dreams come true, just as you have done for us. See you soon.
Oh wait, did they give a specified, like, time? Nightly at 7 o'clock. It's currently 6:30. Alright, we'll be there. I'll be there.
Stay out of trouble.
Buddy, fuck you.
Be safe.
Good to see you.
That's such an odd place to hold the concert.
Hey, stranger.
Hey, cool. We did it. Hooray! Corlett and the Echoes had their big concert in Crownhold, even though it looked cramped as hell. But now we got one more thing left to do. The preordained encounter. So it's the title of this part, and we're only starting it, about an hour in. Yeah, as you do. This faction is called the Unbound. So if we can go through the brief recap on this whole thing. A preordained encounter. Go through each step right quick. So, a woman named Leanna Cross, has come to me for help, believing I am the Fateless One. She has asked me to help retrieve her stolen necklace from a thief named Tuvin. And then there's this one. I've learned that Leanna Cross's necklace was sold to a camp merchant named Jarmil. I should ask him to return it. I'm going to do a quick mic check. Whoop, that's the wrong thing. Okay. So we're gonna head back to Revival.
Be safe. It's good to see you today. How may I help you? I've got a good selection. A little old, a little new. Oh, you'd be surprised how much I pick up from people simply passing through.
Did you buy a necklace from Tuvin?
Oh, I certainly did. It's something peculiar, like its owner, you could say. I have a feeling it'll bring me good profit. Why? Interested in making a deal?
You need to give it to me. Now.
Okay, I understand. I'm not an unreasonable man. Clearly, this item was never meant to be sold. Take it. Be well.
You made the right choice.
Welcome to...
What the hell is this? Oh, that's why. It's pointing me towards Rathier.
I never doubted you. Our meeting is providence indeed. Thank you, Fateless One. Do you see how the gem glows? How the pendant thrums with power? These are omens. We shall meet again, whether in Revival or elsewhere. Our fates remain entwined. You will be back.
Leave me alone.
We meet again, as I knew we would. Is it so hard to believe that we are connected by more than happenstance? I am here in search of knowledge. Of course you knew that already. I have spent the last several days at the feet of a great teacher. A man whose understanding stretches far back into our shared history. His name is Ivan Hughes, geologist and scholar. His research delves into the hidden messages of relics, runes, and writings. He believes my necklace, the one you retrieved for me, possesses a deeper significance. I would like you to speak to him. If it's not too much trouble, take the necklace as a token of our trust. Farewell, Fateless One.
So what's this quest called? Mysterious Monoliths.
Welcome to the crossing.
Ah! You interrupted me in the middle of a particularly difficult translation. Now I'll have to start all over again.
My apologies.
Oh. Why, hello. You must have been sent by the Crosswoman. Yes, that must be it. Master Ivan Hughes at your service. I am but a humble scholar.
Ivan
possessing
Hughes.
Expertise in both geology and gemstones. Miss Cross and I had gotten to talking when I noticed her peculiar pendant. It's quite old, you see. Quite uncanny. However, I noticed that it bears a stunning resemblance to ancient Mitharan stonework scattered throughout these very hills. I offered to make some additional comparisons, but, well, this region is quite hostile to newcomers. Perhaps you'd be available to act as a sort of bodyguard. Only if you're willing, of course. And I'd only need security when I'm doing the translations.
What are the Mitharan ruins?
Most historians believe that Mitharans are responsible for the region's impressive liths, but I have my own theories. I propose these structures predate the Empire of Erethel and date back to the Deep Gloam itself. They were shaped and etched by the gods themselves.
I'll protect you.
Oh, wonderful. Some of the liths are located in areas of questionable safety. I'm quite adept at traveling in Mithros, but to stay in one place too long is to invite tragedy. You'll be the perfect deterrent.
Thank you.
First location. I'll meet you there once I've gathered my supplies and updated my notes. Bye then.
Greetings, Outland.
Hello there.
What a relief. I worried you'd been eaten. It's easy for me to slip into the shadows and hide among the scrub, but you're another story. I've been puzzling over these inscriptions. This is the largest of the stones driven deep into the ground. It's seen many generations, many millennia. See how Miss Cross's pendant glows. Let me read it. Great passion swelled. The patrons called him, promised a reckoning. Walk the unbound path. I don't have the foggiest what it means. I'm going to make a few more notes. Why don't you go on ahead to the next liths and we can meet at each one? Bye then.
Liths is what they're being called now. Oh god. No. No. I'm going to be making an effort to avoid these chaos rifts unless they are mandatory. Especially after last part. Am I supposed to equip the amulet? Wait, so do I do I have to wait for fucking what's his face? Oh, no, Ivan's over here. Ivan, buddy.
got plenty to do here. Feel free to... Bye then. There you are, just in time. Listen to this. The unbound path. All will yearn. Patrons immortal. Called to freedom. Fascinating. Goodbye then. This one line has me stumped. Reaching to the sky, or we strain, or we stretch. Patrons look down, together not alone. Reforge the world. Bye then. See how the pendant reacts? It grows more pronounced with every lith we visit. This stone says, one below the patrons, champion of fate, the unbound path, beckoning. Goodbye then.
Oh, I think this is the next one we actually have to take a ferry. Yeah.
Hello there.
Windmill Island, very original, you guys.
We're very close now, my friend. This narrative seems to imply that Mithros was behind the emergence, that he alone ended the deep gloam. Out of the darkness, fate brings a dawn. Doorway open. The unbound path. Goodbye then.
On to the last Mithrolith, I think is what they call them.
This is it. The final lift.
Buddy, there's a bar cast right behind you.
We weave together. We emerge together. All mortal men. Called to the unbound path. That language, it's so clear. It must be the tapestry of fate. This suggests that the patron gods created the weave to bring Amalur out of chaos. But how do these stones in this story relate to Miss Cross's necklace? For that, I will need to do more research. You may return the item to Miss Cross. Tell her about the inscriptions, about this unbound path. I have more work to do, but I do hope we cross paths again. Bye then.
You have returned to me. And look, others have joined us. Like me, they believe you are more than a warrior, more than a hero. You are the Fateless One, and if any god in Mithros is to be worshipped, it is you. So Ivan has discovered the unbound path. It is a phrase that I have heard before. I will need to consider it until we meet again.
Where the night walk is.
There will be more. Every day that passes brings new souls. They come for you.
What? Alright, so when... So I need to go find Hughes.
Welcome to the cross.
Which tavern was he in? Is he in the main one that we frequent? I believe so. I want to say.
Hello, stranger.
Where? Oh, there he is.
Ah, I wondered if you and I would ever cross paths again. Our last little adventure was quite the pleasure. Listen, there's a little matter with which I need some assistance. Normally I wouldn't ask, but there are so few people that I trust here in Mithros.
How can I help?
In finishing my papers on the Mithros, I've made several other significant discoveries. I must archive my notes with the closest library to claim the findings. I'd go myself, but these short legs make for slow progress. Care to make a short journey to the city of Crownhold?
Sure. Why are these notes so important?
The ancient stories tell a different tale than the one Telogris spins. The unbound path speaks of another figure who will free mortals from their fate. Except this figure offers true freedom, not the kind of reckless terror true chaos brings. There is much to learn, and I'm only getting started.
I'll go to Crownhold.
Wonderful. It really isn't a long journey, but it's fraught with danger. You'd best be on your guard. There is a Dogelfar working in the Great Library, Savant Reen. He's a notable scholar, and he can be trusted. Goodbye, my friend.
I actually wonder if we'll be finishing this off tonight. This might be finale, ladies and gentlemen. If I'm being completely honest.
Greetings, Outlander.
which honestly does kind of make me excited because I'm pretty stoked for the next game I'm doing for the channel after this. Oh, yeah, that's right. The disappeared corpses of all the guards I killed when I came here.
How odd. A stranger in the stacks of the Great Library. Clearly not a Mitharan, and not one who has ever crossed our floors before.
Oh, well,
Tell me,
sure.
what brings you to Crownhold? And are you friend or foe?
Friend,
If this is trespassing, I will call for the preordained. Unless you give me one good reason why I shouldn't.
I killed Telogris. That should be good enough reason. Anyway, I have notes from Ivan Hughes.
Ivan Hughes. That's a name I haven't heard in many years. And you say he is here in Mithros. Fascinating. I spent many moons with him and his brother in this very library. He had a hunger for knowledge, a thirst for answers. I am Savant Goyen Reen of the Scholia Arcana and the Great Library of Crownhold, and a friend of Hughes is a friend of mine. I will take the notes and I will archive them with the treasures in the stacks. They will be safe. And give Master Hughes my very best. Give Ivan my best.
Oh, that was easy. I do have a quest breakdown for this faction quest line because it's a little weird. Because with all the other faction quests, you know, like a quest would end with you heading to the next person that is going to give you the next quest. Whereas with this one, you just kind of have to like guess because it ends like right there.
Our paths cross once again, Fateless One. I have been busy since we last spoke. Needy souls from across Mithros have come to Gale Crossing, seeking my banner. Seeking you. And I have been giving another message. The location of the Unbound Path. The road set before all who wish to remake our common destiny.
What is the Unbound Path?
In the beginning, the mortal races worshipped 6 great deities, the 6 patrons. But some worshippers rebelled, searching for a new path. They believed that a chosen one, a savior, would come to show them a new way. A way unbound from the patron gods. My grandmother used to sing me the old song of her people, a lullaby. Its lyrics spoke of this unbound path, and I believe this lullaby will lead me somewhere important, though the journey will be fraught with dangers.
What do your followers believe?
We believe that the disintegration of the tapestry of fate does not spell doom. Not for everyone. There will be a reckoning. The weave will collapse, but chaos will not reign. A savior will come who will rewrite the weave, who will purge its sins and mistakes, and remake it anew. I believe that savior is you, Fateless One. We all do. We remain by your side so that we may be part of the coming restoration.
I'd be glad to protect you.
As I knew you would be. We are truly linked. You too seek the unbound path, even if you do not realize it yet.
Meet me at the entrance to Three Winds Crutch. It is outside the village, not far.
Guys, I know it might be a little bit late to ask this, but did I just stumble across a cult? Because I'm almost beginning to think I did.
Your Grace.
Why are you walking? Walk along the road like a normal person, Jesus Christ. Hi, Mitharu. Oh my god. Where is she going to? Hold on. Yeah. Oh, it's the fucking boggarts.
You have finally arrived. Excellent. We have so much to do. I believe that the words of my grandmother's lullaby originate in this place, near where the Mithroliths stand. How else would that explain the references to the unbound path? Come, watch for threats as I follow the lullaby's clues. Farewell, Your Grace. Let me see. Where three winds meet, a fourth is found. The junction at Three Winds Crutch. I wonder. Farewell, Your Grace.
Vagabond, step and trip. This is where you die.
Unbound by the cliff and a cracked monolith. It's not simply the words. Something in the very air draws me closer. Our paths will cross again. Together we will our paths will cross again. This is it. I can feel the pull from the cavern's depths. There is something waiting for us behind that door. If only we could proceed. Farewell, Your Grace.
Cannot be opened with keys or locks. How would I do this? Hold on. Do I have to do my fate thingy? Yep.
I've been here before. Our paths will cross again.
Black Odeon. Kobolds! Hello, Leanna.
Praise be. It's all here, just as it appeared in my visions. Don't you see? It's the Black Odeon. It was a church to the unbound, all those who chose to walk their path. And we will remake it. Don't you see? This place, this book, our meeting, all of it is tied to the prophecies of the unbound. They are returning. We are returning. We have rediscovered the unbound path. I must gather the others. Be well.
So apparently after enough time has passed, the next quest line, or the next quest will appear in my log. So let's just head back to, okay, can't fast travel from here. Okay, that's cool. This is technically considered a dungeon. And we're just gonna head to the inn and wait 24 hours.
Welcome to the...
Alright, yep. Really? This is considered a side quest? Weird. Well, it's no longer... Well, okay, it still does show up as a cave on the mini-map, but on the main map, it shows as like a... It shows up as like a faction hideout. Which, hey, damn, you guys fixed this up really quickly.
Surprised that I joined up with the Unbound. Not as a... well...
Like what you done with the place, Leanna?
Welcome, Your Grace. Do you see this? Do you see what has happened? All of these people, they are here for you, the Fateless One. We call ourselves the Unbound, after those who came before. And we look to you for guidance and protection. Be well, Your Grace.
Greet our followers, so...
Greetings. My spirit is ready, Fateless One. All I have is yours. All you need to do is ask.
Wait, what is that supposed to mean?
Farewell and goodbye.
Please, if it's all right, I would love to ask a favor of you. It has been weighing on my soul for some time.
What is your request?
I would like your blessing, Fateless One.
Oh no.
All my life I've lacked a sense of purpose, a path of my own. Only you can grant me this clarity. Will you do that for me? Will you judge my faith and find me worthy?
Receive my blessing.
Thank you, Fateless One. I am your servant, now and forever. Fate watch over us.
I'm not looking for trouble. I'm trying to better myself, to find a purpose. I believe in strength, will. And if you're really this Fateless One, you'll prove it. Right?
What is your request?
I've survived more battles than I can count, mostly because I was drunk. But I'm a fighter, a warrior. If you can knock me down in a fair fight, then I'll believe what you say. you'll have earned my respect. How does that sound? See you around. We've got trouble. Not bad. Not bad, Fateless One. Let's go.
Well, let's head over here to the side.
Forgive me, but I'm curious about your magic, your abilities. And well, I have a humble request, if you'd be so kind.
What is your request?
Well, I have heard reports of a unique form of fate magic you employ in combat. Some have even called it your reckoning magic. As a novice scholar, I'm always fascinated by new adaptations, new developments in our world order. Would you be willing to demonstrate this magic for me? If not, I understand. It's a strange request. Until next time.
Listen, we got off on the wrong foot, you and I, but I want to do my part. From now on, all purchases through me will be at an unbound discount.
I don't hate that. I do love discounts.
Talk to you later.
Fateless One, I've followed your exploits closely. Such an incredible journey. Tell me, would you be willing to humor an old man?
What is your request?
Now don't misunderstand me. I believe you are who you say you are. That you are the Fateless One, the dead soul walking, the fate sworn. But as your greatest devotee, I have come across many impostors in my time. You would be surprised how many have taken up the mantle. I'd like to propose a little test as proof of your identity. If you're willing, that is.
I'm game. Test me.
Excellent. First question. Who betrayed the Fateless One on their search for Fomerus Hughes?
That would be Templar Octien.
Well done. Next question. What is the name of the great world tree that the Fateless One consulted during their quest?
Nearlim?
You really know your lore. I'm impressed. Next question. Who killed Baelor, the Niskaru warlord?
The Fateless One.
Almost got you with that one. Next question. Who wrote the renowned masterpiece, The Adventures of the One Without a Fate?
Oh, come on. I don't even know that. You know, I'm gonna cheat. Ah, come on. Dude, am I actually gonna have to, like... I don't fucking know.
Trick question. Ha! Just having a little fun. Okay.
I hate you.
Last question. As you indeed seem to be the Fateless One, what are you doing here?
Trying to avert a new menace.
Smashing! You've made a believer out of me, Your Grace. Smarter, stronger, and more clever than reported. So be it.
What can I... Fateless One? Is it truly you? I have waited a lifetime for this moment. To give you something.
What do you wish to give me?
I would like you to take this. My family's crest. The heirloom has been passed down for generations. We believe it has magical properties that will protect and bless the Fateless One in times of strife. It is the least I can do. May fate keep us all.
Alright, I need to find out how to build my fate meter. So, I'm gonna hunt down some monsters.
Incredible. The stories are true. Thank you, Fateless One.
No problem.
Until next time. What is it you inspire them, Fateless One? You give them hope for a brighter future, not one of chaos, not one of aimless freedom. A better future, where fate is what we make of it with your help. Have you seen the shrine? Our ancient forebears used in their worship to give offerings and praise to the one to come. And you're here. I wish to repair the shrine, but it will take some time and effort. Will you ask this task of Nard Kalos, our resident craftsman? He will refuse you nothing. Goodbye.
How may I help you, Fateless One? Is there a way I may be of assistance? I will do anything you ask of me.
Can you rebuild the shrine?
The Fate Shrine. Oh yes, yes of course. I've crafted many shrines in my day, shrines of all kinds. However, well, a Fate Shrine like this, well, it's very old, very rare. I will need unique tools and materials, mortal supplies, These things are expensive, you see, and well, I am a poor man. Perhaps Gelda would help. She's quite wealthy from what I hear.
I have the money.
Oh, this is good. It's plenty of money to get started. Thanks. Now I can get everything I need to fix it up right. Come back in a bit. I'll need time to work out the details and begin construction. I'm here for you.
Now, is there a place I can rest myself at, or no? I'm gonna assume no. Yeah, so we're gonna go ahead and, like, head to the tavern, rest a bit, and then come back.
Welcome to the...
Test the new fate shrine. Ooh. Oh, wait, I assume this is a shrine that will just replenish my fate whenever I go up to it. If so, that's actually kind of cool. Ooh, nice. I believe we're on the last quest now of this? Hold on. We just finished the Unbound. Next one is the raid. Yep. Okay, so gotta wait a little bit more, and then the quest will be automatically re-added to my. It'll be automatically added to my log, not re-added.
Yes? Who is it? Yes?
Jesus Christ, how much time needs to pass? Okay, so it says it becomes available to the Fateless One by entering Black Odeon and walking a little ways inside. This becomes available after some time has passed from the previous quests. Okay. So which is it? Do I walk back into Black Odeon, or do I still continue to wait? Let's... Hold on, let's head back into Odeon and see. Unless it's like I have to wait for some time to pass and then walk in. That's probably what it means. Yep, there we go. Oh, shit. Hey, wanna explain what the hell just happened?
Where were you? We needed you and you were nowhere to be found. I prayed and prayed, but you never answered.
What happened?
The preordained came, supported by soldiers from the Crownhold Guard, and they tore through the temple, killing everyone. How did they find us? Who sent them? You should know these things. What good are you if you cannot protect your own?
Lady, I hate to bring it to you, but I'm not like a god.
He led the invaders away from the rest of us. And it worked. For a time. They found him in the end. It's a tragedy.
Damn.
What have you found? I will find the others, but I must learn what happened to Ivan first.
Ivan is dead, and Reen is responsible.
No. It cannot be. I knew it. I knew that Goyen was a liar, a sniveling sycophant. And now he has undone everything. You must do something. You must kill this traitorous Goyen, Reen. It is the only way. It is the only justice. Tell me, Fateless One. Tell me you will do this for me. For Ivan. For all the unbound.
He's as good as dead.
I would expect nothing less. These are your people, and your people demand justice for what has happened. And if our prophet cannot protect us, then who will? It's a tragedy.
May I serve you?
Yeah, Sakata, I should probably get the fuck out of this place.
Stay out of trouble. Stay out of trouble.
Motherfucker. Okay. Shoot. Where was the exit that I used to get out of that place?
Stay out of trouble.
How did you get here? No one knows about this chamber. Only my closest advisors. What do you want? Speak, or I shall have you removed.
You ordered the raid on the Unbound.
I did what I had to do. You, of all people, should understand the brutality of this world. The selfishness it takes to survive. Ivan was too trusting. It was a careless mistake, one he should have known could lead to ruin. His information about the Unbound was too valuable. Keeping it to myself was getting me nowhere. Now I will be given a higher position, one worthy of my experience. In a world like this, the only help is that which we make ourselves. As for you, I would not make trouble. The Unbound are no more. Besides, you owe them nothing. Turn around and leave this place, and I will fill your pockets. It is the way the world works.
Nah, fam. I can't be bought.
It's a pity, because the system only works when we all obey its rules. Since you wish to make this difficult, I shall oblige. If it's justice you seek, you shall need to fight for it. Farewell, stranger.
Fate is finished.
Be safe.
So, it is done. Good. At least Ivan will be able to rest in peace, knowing he has been avenged.
I have your necklace.
Thank you. but I am unsure whether I want it back. All of this, the necklace, the Mithros, the unbound path. They promised peace, but fatelessness, chaos, even a rewriting of the weave in a new and better pattern. All of them bring us to the same ending. Death, darkness, loss. Perhaps all of my searching has been in vain.
You must keep your faith in a better world.
You're right. It is the only way. Without those who believe and strive for a new Amalur will never come. I wish you would stay to lead us, but I know it is time to go. You must continue to guide others, to reassure the people that change is coming. But we will continue to hold you up, and to walk the unbound path. A new destiny awaits us all. We shall meet again.
Alright. I believe that is the last quest of this thing. Yeah, I believe this is the last one. Okay. We are going to do a couple of, like, very, very quick things. Like, we're going to do last minute selling, turning in, like, fishing, tasks, even though tasks you literally can't complete. Just turn them all in, what we can. Figure we do one last little thing before we, you know, set sail into the sunset. Fucking, I'm selling all these. Okay, that's the arena thing. I don't know if I have any more Chaos Critter Silk. No, I don't think I do. Well, hold on. Let's head out of the cave first. Because I can't fast travel from here. I can't. Yeah. Does it even show? No. Yeah, we're not doing that. Yep, choice cuts.
Hello there. Nice to see you. You're always welcome at the... Oh, good. My customers are hungry for it. You know where to find me.
We're not doing that. The preordained talismans. I have so many of these fucking things.
Greetings, Outlander.
Good to see you again. Is there any good? That means you're... Tharu bless you.
193 preordained talismans. Jesus. Where's the lady who wanted all the Niskaru fangs? She was just like right around here, wasn't she? She was like right by the big gate, if I remember. Unless she moved places. Yeah, no, because that's always gonna show me the... Yeah, she's right over here.
Oh, it's you. I'm very pleased that we've... Oh, you're alive.
I don't know if I have any Colossi artifacts. I don't know if I collected any. No, I didn't. So I can't do that one. Marauder totems, I didn't get that. I can turn this in. Ah, shit. What? Why the hell is there a Chaos Gate here? No, we're not doing that.
Have you come to help me test my vials more? I will pay you again, of course. I have refreshed. Remember, they will change color. Very well. Would you like to continue helping me? Very well.
Was that it? Yeah. Relics, peasant clothes, prison keys, Alpha earrings. Do I have prison keys? Is that another thing I don't have? I don't think so. Yeah, no. Iron components, relics, the Temple of Valyria. Yeah, I'm just gonna say we're done with these. I could probably do... probably do this very quickly. I know I keep stalling, but oh, yeah, fuck, I forgot. I can't even... you know what? Never mind. We're just gonna go. Sorry, Gratefall. You were great, but I gotta go. I'm being forced. Yeah.
Curios, talismans,
Items of power. You hear that line one too many times, you start to get it stuck in your head.
Obercant Hall.
All right.
Yes, my friend. Have you decided? Are you ready to go?
I'm ready.
Then this truly is a momentous day. But it's one you've earned time and again. Follow me. I have a surprise for you. You can do this.
Mind your step.
not miss Leogryph's many marvels.
I'm probably
Hey,
the last
Hughes!
person you expected to see on your way out the door, but I felt it was my duty to be here. I never meant to hurt anyone. I'd wished only to save lives and further our knowledge of this world and the next. And you, my friend, oh, you got caught in the middle of forces outside your control. I didn't give you a choice. I brought you back. The consequences be damned. For that, I'll be forever sorry. Still, you surprised us all, making the most of this second chance. And for that, I'm forever grateful. We all are. Even the thousands who know nothing about what you've done. You have our thanks, Fateless One.
You're welcome.
It's the very least I could do. You must write to me of life in the Icewall Peaks. I hear it's wondrous, but certainly no place for an old gnome with expensive taste in wine. Be safe and make good choices. Farewell.
Goodbye, Farmer Hughes.
It's time to go. Well, if you ever find yourself in a dungeon full of bogarts, back to the wall, out of luck and out of chances, don't hesitate to give me a shout. I'll be around, old friend. It's a pity she couldn't make it. I'd hoped she'd find a way. Oh well, you'd better get going. Your ship is waiting for you at the pier. Goodbye. For now. You can do this. Hey. Oh, my friend, you look weary. Good, good. Make me proud.
Good, good.
The burns for army use, not civilians.
Gotta put together that that little retirement fund. Yeah, 10 million gold, I'll be fine. Once our ship gets destroyed and I lose all of it.
Masters of spells.
Stand aside.
Oh. Hello there, Aelin.
You've made a liar of me. I have kept my distance, even as stories of what you've done cross the lips of every man, woman, and child in Amalur. I'm here because I made a choice. Perhaps you could say I'm like you now, and I've chosen my fate, rather than let a stray fate before me. You have changed me, taught me, shown me a different way to move through this world. All of us must choose a path, even if we sometimes choose the wrong one. Thankfully, one choice, many choices, do not tell the whole story. I said I would never seek you out, but I lied. The order to which I belong will come for you in time, but not today. Today is yours, ours, to do with as we please. So I choose to be here, and to see your face one last time, and to say goodbye.
Is this the end?
I don't know. All I know is that when one chapter ends, another is sure to begin. You won't know what the future holds until you take that first step. Be on your way.
All right. You wish to board the Chimera and depart Amalur forever? Yes.
In the end, we were wrong. For most of us, fate was, and always will be, immutable. A destiny written among the stars. But for one among us, it was chosen. I never saw the Fateless One again, My journeys have taken me across Amalur, from the barking spines to Valeria, but our paths have never crossed. If a reunion was in the cards, it would have happened. And who am I to resist the tapestry's grand design? Whatever the Fateless One did to stop the unraveling, it worked. Our world remains vibrant and twisted, sublime and sinister, and we have them to thank. For all of us, this is a second chance, and we must seize it. Answer the call, and make this adventure your own.
And that, ladies and gentlemen, has been Kingdoms of Amalur Reckoning. Re-Reckoning, I should stress. This game is fucking great. Like, I know I probably didn't say too much throughout this playthrough, but this game is so good. It is a very, it is a very neat and unique RPG with how it handles certain things. I think, arguably, you know, this is before other games started to come out, but you know, the one of the more unique things about this game was its crafting system. It was, like, at the time, one of the most in-depth crafting systems I think I've ever seen in a game. At that point, like, it's alchemy, the whole sage crafting thing. I know we didn't touch upon a whole lot of that stuff because I didn't really bother with, like, the alchemy or the sage crafting, and obviously we kind of stopped blacksmithing a little later on because I wanted to start using some of the other more unique looking weapons, which is arguably one of the major flaws I would say with this game, is the fact that it's so easy to just make something that is just so much better than any of the other equipment that you could get in the game. But yeah, there's a reason. There's a reason why this game got a remaster. Even if it was like, I want to say it was like maybe 7, because I think Re-Reckoning came out in 2021. I want to say, was that 2020, 2021? Hold on, let me look. Let me look right quick. 2020 is when it came out, September 4th. So I was pseudo right. But I think I want to say I mentioned this at the beginning of the playthrough, but I was originally introduced to this game through Night Owl, he was a part of our Mass Effect trilogy playthrough. I hung out with him a lot in like middle school, and one of the days I came over, he showed me Amalur, and I was I was really hooked on it. I never played any of like the Fable games because it's very obvious that this game is heavily Fable inspired. I think I wouldn't be wrong in saying that it was basically that's basically a spiritual successor, because I want to say Fable 3 came out only a few years before this, and from what I heard, Fable 3 is not the best of that franchise. But only I will know whenever I get around to playing that series. But this game is great. I highly recommend you go check it out if you haven't already. I want to say its base price is only like maybe $40, maybe 50, and even then, I think you're getting all the DLC plus Fatesworn. Let me go look, just so I'm not like saying stupid stuff. Amalur Re-Reckoning, Yeah, it's only 40 bucks. 40 bucks base. And it's $55 if you want Fatesworn. So, yeah. Other than that, though, you buy the base game, of Re-Reckoning. It does seem like you get Legend of the Dead Kell, Teeth of Naros, and some of the other side expansions. Which I think that's a pretty good deal, honestly. So yeah, once again, I recommend you go check this out. And just for shits and giggles, we're gonna go look at my other character. This was the character I made where I went both finesse and oh my god, why am I losing myself here? Finesse and might is what I went with. And I apparently didn't buy any of the any of the various backpacks. But yeah, this was my character. Dude. Bro, why didn't we get that sword? Oh man, I'm actually a little sad. I didn't get that throughout the entirety of the playthrough. Well, yeah. Did I? Oh, I also did get all the Goliath armor sets in this one. I think, okay, now that I look at it, I think the Goliath Greaves you can get naturally through questing and all that. But yeah. This was my this is my other dude. I think I went daggers and longsword. Because skills, all that fun stuff. Lore stones. Where is my moves? Destinies. Oh, yeah, so these are all the Destiny cards that you unlock if you go Finesse and Might. So you get Duelist, Warden, Avenger, Slayer, and Blade Master. And as I stated, there are a bunch of other combinations that you can unlock through doing various things. I would like to do, just like, I know, obviously off-stream playthroughs where I do these kind of things because I want to see how they play and whatnot. But it's really cool. It's like another awesome thing about this game that kind of makes it unique above all the other ones is just the fact there's just so much different types of like customization that you can do in terms of like your character and your class. You're not locked to one particular tree. You can literally do any combination that you want. The fact that they have a tree for all three of them, you know, kind of speaks to what all you can do in this. And I think that's really awesome. If I would love if there was a sequel to this game. We're probably, given that it's been a little over 10 years since the original game came out, and about 5 years, it's going to be just this remaster alone is going on 5 years this year. I would like if there was a sequel to try and like expand the world and all that. Maybe have it take place after this one and have us explore the Icewall Peaks and see what happens over there. Or, you know, they could always do a prequel, see what life was like before the Crystal War and all that. There's a couple things that they could go with if they want to come back to if THQ Nordic wanted to come back to this. And I would, you know, I would fully support either a prequel or a sequel, either way. But obviously THQ Nordic is currently in the middle of doing the remake of Gothic, which I'm super stoked for, honestly. I played the original Gothic a couple of years back, not on the channel, on my off time. So seeing this remake and seeing how much is being done makes me really happy. And obviously, you know, THQ Nordic announced the next Darksiders game, which, you know, I'm gonna be eyeballing that like a hawk. But yeah, so now that we're done with this, I'm gonna turn the master volume down because Jesus Christ. There we go, that should be fine. So the next playthrough that we're doing for the channel, and I'll go down the rest of the list, because I'm not sure if I gave everyone the rundown of because I updated the list recently. But the next playthrough we're doing is Terminator Resistance. This has been on my list for a very long time. Ever since it came out, especially after I found out it was made by the guys who made the god-awful 2014 Rambo rail shooter. And hearing that they actually, like, took feedback and all that, and they made a game based on a recognizable IP, and it ended up being good. And, you know, they went on to make, I think they also made RoboCop Rogue City, which I actually did end up playing last year when it came out. RoboCop Rogue City is fucking amazing. If I have the time for it, I would love to play the expansion that is coming out for it. But, yeah, next playthrough we're doing is Terminator Resistance. But then, going down the list, once again, after Terminator Resistance, we're going back into the Devil May Cry series, with Devil May Cry 2 and Devil May Cry 3. Then we're going into, Doom territory and playing Doom 2016. Then we're going to go back into RPG land. I don't know if this is a great idea, but fuck it, we ball. After Doom 2016, we're going to be doing Greedfall. And then we're jumping back into the God of War franchise with the two more recent games in the series with God of War 2018 and God of War Ragnarok. And then we are going to go back into Devil May Cry with 4 and 5. And then after that, it's happening. After Devil May Cry 5, ladies and gentlemen, we are finally, after so long, going into Final Fantasy XIV. And I should stress that we are, we're separating, we're going to be separating each expansion as its own playthrough. So we're going to be doing A Realm Reborn. We're going to be doing Realm Reborn and the post game up until we do Heaven's Ward. It's going to be the same way for all the other expansions. So we got Realm Reborn, Heaven's Ward, Stormblood, Shadowbringers, Endwalker, and Dawntrail. We're not doing all of them immediately one after the other. Again, we're separating them to kind of prevent burnout. So after we do A Realm Reborn, we are jumping back into the universe of the 6 games, because if you guys remember, I played 6 Master of Shadows a few years back when I was a PNG tuber. And I didn't know that this that there was another game that came out before Styx called Of Orcs and Men. So we're going to play that after Realm Reborn. Then after Of Orcs and Men, we're jumping back in with Heaven's Ward. Then after Heaven's Ward, we're doing Dante's Inferno, one of the better God of War clones. Then after Dante's Inferno, we're doing Stormblood. Then after Stormblood, back into Doom with Doom Eternal. Then after Eternal, it's Shadowbringers. Then I'm finally popping my cherry on Dishonored. So I'm going to play the first Dishonored game. Then after Dishonored, we're doing Endwalker. Then I'm going to finally sit down and play Bayonetta. The first one, obviously. Then after Bayonetta, because I think at this point, all of the post-game stuff for Dawntrail should be out. Because it's going to be a long time, people. This is going to take us into next year. I know it's going to. So that's why I put Dawntrail on the list. Then after Dawntrail, we are jumping back into BioShock with BioShock 2. Because way back when I started doing streaming more regularly, one of my earliest playthroughs was BioShock Remastered. I had an absolutely fun time with that one. I might redo the first game at some point, not immediately, because, you know, you got a lot of other stuff we're doing. But, you know, I figured we continue that on and do the second game in the series. After that, we are kickstarting the Dragon Age series. Because, you know, we did Mass Effect Trilogy. We haven't done Mass Effect Andromeda yet. That's still in the cards, but it's not on the list right now. But I'm not gonna tackle Dragon Age the same way I did Mass Effect, because Mass Effect Trilogy was literally spur of the moment. So like after I completed the first game, I was like, fuck it, let's just do the next two. So that's why we did the Mass Effect Trilogy all throughout basically the majority of last year. So with Dragon Age, I'm tackling it the same way I'm doing Final Fantasy XIV. So we're gonna start with Origins. Then I'm going to do Dishonored 2, then Dragon Age 2, then we're going to do the second 6 game, 6 Shards of Darkness. Then we're doing Dragon Age Inquisition, then back into Bioshock with Bioshock Infinite, and then we're going to do the latest game in the Dragon Age series, Dragon Age The Veilguard. That might be a pretty fun one, and I do believe, because I think I talked to him about it, I do think Knight is going to join us for that one, but obviously that's going to be about a year ahead. Possibly. So yeah. But that is the list. And that is the next, again, next playthrough we're doing. We're probably gonna start on Thursday, honestly. Is Terminator Resistance, and I can't wait. I can't wait to fight back against some robots. I know Helldivers 2 exists, but I don't really want to fight the automatons right now. And plus, Super Earth is being attacked right now. Firstly, what are you guys doing here? Go fight with Super Earth. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and find someone to raid for the night. Thank you guys for joining me along for this playthrough. It has been a blast. I'm super stoked that I was able to finally do this for the channel. But who do we got? You know, I got Kasume on right now. She's currently streaming Card Shop Game Store, TCG Simulator. So we're going to go and raid her, but before, as I get this raid set up, just remember everyone, if you guys enjoyed what you have seen and you haven't already, don't forget to follow here on Twitch, turn on notifications for whenever I go live. The links below both Instagram, Blue Sky, and Threads, so you get any and all stream updates and announcements that I may have. There's also a link to my YouTube channel that you can subscribe to, because that is where I post the VODs for the Mountain Blade Monday series, as well as the main playthrough to do for the channel, as well as WPW Saturday Night Showdown, news from the bunker, and shorts whenever I get shorts. The raid message, as always, is the bounty hunter has arrived. Make sure to go let her know who has arrived on her doorstep. And with all that being said, thank you guys so very much for watching. I hope you all have a terrific Tuesday night, Monday evening, or morning, evening, whatever the case may be. And I'll see you guys on Thursday as we fight for the Resistance in Terminator Resistance. Have a good night, everyone, and see ya.